Hagman, Linda Gray, Patrick Duffy. Come on out, guys.
It's great to be seen.
I know it's cliche, but you guys look exactly the same. You really are.
You do too, sweetheart.
Yes, we do. Well, we feel the same.
Yeah.
We feel the same.
Yeah.
It does feel the same.
Well, you had the #1 show for 14 years.
Yeah.
Is it good to be back? Tell me, is it?
It's weird to be back because we're always together, so we're always back.
So you guys have been hanging out for the last 14
We hang out looking for work.
Really? Looking for work, right?
13 years.
All
looking
wrong
for work.
places.
Yeah. Well, because we can never work together.
Yeah.
You know.
Why could you never work together?
Because look at what happens when we walk in together. Did anybody say Larry Hagman, Patrick Duffy, and Linda Gray? They went, there's Bonnie and JR and Sue Ellen.
Yeah, well, I guess that's true.
Right?
Well, that brings up a point now. I would pick up the trades over the last 20 years, and we're bringing back Dallas, coming back in this form or another. Have you guys been approached to do this before? Obviously, correct?
Been approached.
We've been approached.
Now, why did you not do it before now?
The script hadn't been right.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Always.
It's never been right. It's never been right.
Have there been like just versions where you went, people come with, it's Dallas, but you're on Uranus, you know, or I mean, it's, you know, something. I mean, have you had weird?
Of all the planets.
Of all,
Well, I just. Of all the planets, I was looking at you. I don't know what it.
I don't know what it was. Okay, fine. But yeah, we have been. There have been ideas without us too. You know, feature films that had the cast of Dallas, but not. I mean,
not with
John Travolta playing J.R. Ewing.
Yeah,
that's it. I mean, it just doesn't work without you know J.R. being Larry Hagman, Linda Gray being Sue Ellen.
Well, the chemistry between. The chemistry between you two has always been special. Was that hard? Did it come?
Would you rephrase that?
Well, the chemistry between you two. It's always been sort of special.
Interesting.
Interesting. I mean, is it something that evolved, or was it that way from the first show?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Permission to treat as a hostile witness, Your Honor. Well,
You
know what
remember?
I'm
You
saying.
remember that first night that we did our first scene?
Would you like to rephrase that?
Let's see. I'm doing well. It's like
Yes, I
Bridge.
do.
All right, tell them, and then I'll.
Well, I don't know. We did a scene where she was supposed to break down, and she broke down, and then they wanted to come in for the close-up, and they called dinner. And, you know, it's really hard for you to kind of get it up after dinner and so forth. But she did a great job of it. But you know, it was the show's fault for calling the dinner break thing. And I told her that she had not done a terribly good job. Yeah, well, I mean, I had to do it. I mean, we were going to go on for 14 years. She had to know where she stood. You know.
And then that was the night Sue Ellen arrived.
Yeah.
I said, Major Nelson, don't you dare talk to me like that. Ever. We were in this ratty little truck of his, a converted bread truck.
Ratty?
It's a ratty little truck. And we were bouncing along about midnight or something. And he told me that I did a terrible job in that scene. And I just turned on him.
What did you say?
I said, Major Nelson, don't you ever talk to me like that. And that's chemistry. That's called chemistry, I guess.
Now, you and Larry, I would always hear and read in the tabloid pranks you guys would pull on the set. Were you guys the...
We were, I don't know if it was like just pranks, but we enjoyed each other's company, and we realized that no matter how hard we laughed, the minute they wanted to roll the camera, we could grab each other by the throat and slap each other around, so it was okay.
Yeah.
So we just kept taking advantage of that. And I put a couple of lizards in his briefcase.
Lizards in his briefcase.
I thought he was going to have a heart attack once, because he comes in a very serious scene, he opens it up, and this gecko runs out over the thing, and I put a naked man in his closet once.
And where do you get a naked man? How does that work?
They're all outside here dressing room right now.
Larry, I know I would read that you're quite a fan of champagne in the early days, correct?
Yes.
And how much champagne would you drink a day?
Oh, well, I mean, I would buy a case of champagne, which is like 12 bottles or something like that. Yeah. And half of them would be gone at the end of the first day, and then they were good for 2 days. A case were good. But I didn't drink them all alone. I had people come in, not these two people, but other people that would come in and share.
Let me tell you, the first
people
day
you like.
on the set,
people I really like.
The first day on the set in Texas, Larry calls my room and says, "Come on down and we'll go to lunch." And so I go to his little hotel room, and we're going to go to lunch. I say, "May I use the bathroom?" He goes, "Yeah, go ahead, use the bathroom." I go in the bathroom, and in his bathtub, instead of a bathtub, it's full of ice. And there's maybe 4 cases of champagne, which meant 2 things. He's going to be drunk and smell bad for at least 2 weeks.
Wow.